is the fastest animal in the world? I bet you're thinking about a lion or a cheetah. Who says a falcon? Or even a very fast-running dog?
I'm talking about movements that are way faster than that, movements that happen that are completely invisible to us because they occur over such short time periods.
Biologist Sheila Patek studies the biomechanics of fast movements in animals, most specifically in shrimp and ants. Let's start with the shrimp, a very specific animal called the mantis shrimp that can produce the world's fastest punch.
These animals use a really interesting combination of structures to be able to achieve extremely high speeds over a short time period. And this concept, it's called power amplification.
The human arm muscle is one example of a device that produces movement, but it doesn't really do much to amplify the power. To get power amplification, you need to add a bit more to the basic work performed by the muscle.
But if you add in a bow and a string and you put that arrow on there and you start to use some other structures, you start to store up elastic energy when you pull that string and you let go and release that arrow is going to fly very far and very fast. And when you start to see movements that are happening where they get that speed over a short time period, they're using this concept of power amplification.
The mantis shrimp uses a similar simple energy storage system. Once the arm is cocked, a ratchet locks it firmly in place. The large muscle in the upper arm contracts and builds up energy. When the latch is released, the energy is released all at once, and the lower arm is launched forward. But Patek found that even this system couldn't account for the mantis shrimp's speed. Instead, the key to the punch is a small, stiff structure in the crook of the arm. When the arm is cocked, this structure is compressed and acts like a spring, storing up massive energy. When the latch is released, the spring expands and provides extra push for the punch, helping it to accelerate at up to 10,000 times the force of gravity.
To put this in context, for us to break open the snail shell, we have to take a hammer in air and smash really hard to break the snail shell open. Whereas a mantis shrimp can just do it underwater with all of the fluids, dynamics, and the challenges of moving through water, and they can break it open with one blow.
Patek reveals her secret behind the science exploration that leads to these awesome discoveries.
Sometimes the best discoveries are when you're not looking for them and you're just having fun observing biology or any kind of phenomenon. And sometimes it just happens, and it's great.
Find the activities in the Curiosity Machine to build very fast machines inspired by animals.